Hey, Joe Joe in the morning family. I hope you are having a super good day. I have something that I want to share with you that is so good, so valuable, and it's going to help you greatly. Now, some of you may not like this, but I like this and it really helps me, okay? So, I am a book reader, love books, and a lot of times I will read the same book like 3 or 4 years in a row every year, okay? And in one of the books that I started reading last year and I read it this year, and then I think I got the audio book on it too, and so I'm always listening to it. It's Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, okay? So if you knew that you had to get up in the morning and sometime tomorrow you had to eat a frog, when would you eat it? And the whole moral of the concept of the story is basically, if you have something hard to do you do it first and get it over with, then the rest of your day is rolling downhill? Or do you dread doing it all day? Okay? You know what I'm talking about. You got to make that phone call. To some people, that call may be to schedule a doctor's appointment. Ooh, dentist appointments. It may be something that you don't like doing. Some people say, oh, I don't like going to the grocery store. I don't like doing this. I don't like doing that. Different things. I remember one day, I'm a morning person, and I got up and I was going to the gym real early in the morning, and there were these two big old dudes in there, and they were drinking their coffee. And they just, I don't think the joy of the Lord was their strength early in the morning. Okay, and I was talking to them, and one of the guys said, "Man, I really don't enjoy working out like I used to, but I know I have to. And so I just come get it done early in the morning because when I get off work, I don't want to come." And I thought, okay, something that you need to do, but necessarily you didn't want to do it, but you knew you need to do it. You knocked it out first thing in the morning. And I thought, man, that's a good mindset. Because this guy, he worked 4 10s, so worked 10-hour days. And he said, when I get off, I want to go home to my wife and kids. I don't want to work out, but I know I need to work out. And so he would do it early in the morning. I remember when I was going through college and doing different things, if I had like an extra paper to write or something, I wasn't the night guy to stay up late and write. Man, I would get up super early in the morning. Everybody's a little bit different. Like me, if I got something extra to do, I prefer to get up super early in the morning and get some stuff done. And so what I want to challenge you with is this concept. If you got something that you don't want to do, you got the old sticky note. You got the sticky note on your desk, and you keep, every time you look at it, it pulls you down emotionally because you don't want to do it. Well, start your day off. I remember one time I was talking to these ladies at church, and they were just like, we don't really care going to the grocery store. And so they said, what we do is we get up in the morning, have our quiet time, take our kids to school, knock out the grocery store. We're done with it for the week. Monday morning, knock it out. I'm like, that's good. That's smart thinking right there. And so a lot of times, it may not be something that's hard that you don't want to do, but it's something that you need to do. Like me, my prayer time's covered before 7 a.m. every day. I love prayer. So I start my day with something that is very valuable to me. That is my time of prayer. And so I start my day in prayer. I shake up the rest of my day and my routines, but prayer is something that I do, because if I try to set an hour aside during the middle of the day or at the end of the day or, late at night, you ever tried to pray at 10 o'clock? Oh, Lord, Father. Hey, yeah, sorry, Lord. It doesn't work like that sometimes. It doesn't work like that for me. I got friends that it works like that for. Man, I'm just a morning person, okay? And so use this mindset of do the hard things first. I got some friends that in their businesses, they have to do paperwork go out into the field, bid jobs, check on crews. They do like 4 or 5 things every day. And man, I was talking to this guy, and his mind is like a computer, okay? And he's like, oh, I hate paperwork. But I'm very systematic in the way that I do it. So I get up at like 4:30. I'm like, okay. And he said, I get my stuff done. And he scheduled his day to where he's done 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then he just gets rolling early, okay? Another thing, you don't have to fit into the world's time schedules, okay? Like I remember there was one point in my life, I don't do this right now, but there was one point in my life to where I would get up at like about that time, 4:30, and I would get like two hours worth of stuff done. That's back. I would get up, I would pray, I would go to the gym, come home, shower, read the word, get the kids up. Now, since our kids are getting older, I process my day different. But what I do is I get my spiritual stuff done in the morning before anybody gets up. I go to my place in the prayer chair. My wife has a chair, not her in her office at the house, not her chair for like her office, but she has another chair that's designated for prayer, and she just sits in there. And so we get our time done, the important thing first. Okay? Sometimes it's not the hard thing. Sometimes it's the important thing done. And so I was talking to a gentleman the other day who everything in his life is going great. But the one thing he said is, man, I just struggle with my quiet time with the Lord. And so what we were looking at his day, and he said, I try to do it when everybody goes to bed, but I'm struggling. And I said, what about this? When everybody goes to bed, you go to bed. And then shift it over to the next day. Wake up, whatever you want, 20, 30, 45 minutes early, an hour early, and have your quiet time with the Lord, your prayer and your word. He did that. He said, Joe, it shifted my day. The one thing that I knew I needed, I wanted attached it to the first of my day. And so everybody has a schedule, where they get up and they have their day planned. And when they start moving forward and stuff, if you start, and I've noticed a lot of successful people do this, they put the hard task up front and then the rest of the day rolls. Okay? I've heard a lot of different entrepreneurs say your first 3 decisions that you make are the best decisions that you make in your day. So when I go to bed, okay, I already got my jeans ironed, my shirt out, coffee pot set to start. I know exactly what I'm having for breakfast. Every day I have a breakfast bar from our health coaching company. I have my coffee. I know what creamer. I don't make any decisions on that. Okay. Then after I get my prayer time and stuff done, then I start looking at our businesses. I look at different things, and I start making big decisions on what I need. Not like investments, buy, sell, different opportunities, ministry, just a bunch of different things. I start making big decisions. Now, I have my calendar book is already set, at least 2-3 days in advance, like all my appointments. Like today, I think I have 4 meetings with people in our mentoring, 2 meetings with people in our health coaching company, and then I've scheduled like 3 videos to shoot today. And so I've got stuff mapped out. But every day you have something that there's, like let's say you got 8 things to do. There's one thing that you don't want to do, or it's a hard thing or a necessity. You put that first. A lot of times what happens is y'all don't probably do this, but I do this. You like to have fun. You like to do all the fun stuff first, right? That's pretty cool, okay? But the thing is, you do the hard thing first. When you start doing the hard thing first, the rest of your day kind of starts flowing. And I talked about this in an earlier video. Find out when your mind's the sharpest, and that's when you make your big decisions. That's when you create. Like, let's say if I'm writing a book, I don't write when I'm tired. Like when I'm doing videos, I don't do videos when I'm tired. because I want to have energy. I want to be fresh. I don't want to have to drink a bunch of caffeine to stay awake. Like, how would y'all like me to go, hey guys, it's Joe Joe in the morning. No. It's the best part of the day. Okay? And so that's just something that helps me, guys. That's something that I do. I make wise decisions. I don't make business decisions when I'm tired. I just don't. And so over the years, I have learned when people would say, hey, I'm gonna think on that. Or I will take something, mental sticky note, and put it to the next day to make that big decision a priority. Okay? Like if someone asks me a big question and I'm kind of tired, I say, hey, I don't want to answer that right now. Let me answer it tomorrow. And they're like, oh, no, I want you to answer it right now, or I need you to, speak into this right now. And I'm like, be wise to know when you're making the best decisions. Because I've made some decisions when I was tired, and, I would have to honor whatever I did. Like, I remember when we used to buy different, like, rent houses, flip houses, and I was in that, and I would always go look early in the morning when I was sharp, because I wanted the Holy Spirit to speak to me about yes or no when I was looking at stuff. And so make your big decisions early in the morning. Prioritize the first part of your day and watch how things shift. Now, if you have the type of job that you go do the same thing all day, every day, that's not going to apply to you. It may apply to your Saturday morning. It may apply to what you have to do. Like, I remember when I used to mow my own grass. I like mowing the grass, okay? Now, mowing grass does not take a lot of decision making because you do the same thing over and over. I would usually mow in an afternoon, okay? Like on a Saturday, I would mow Saturday afternoon because you don't have to try to figure things out. But if I was writing a book or creating content or videos, I would do that early in the morning when I was creative. Does that make sense? Okay. And so a lot of times you're doing better than you think you're doing. Okay. You're doing better than you think you're doing. You just need to learn how to prioritize your day a little bit better. Okay. And understand when you're the most effective, and understand that if there's something you don't want to do, it drains your energy dreading it all day, and the task that you're actually doing, you won't do it to the full effect. Okay? So, hope this helped. Hope this blessed you today. Love you guys. Know that I'm always praying for anybody who needs prayer. So you can go to my website, joejoedawson.net, go to the contact button, hit it, send me a prayer request, and I will pray for you. Love y'all.